Shay from the blog asimplelifehome.com, and I'll be showing you how to make a sourdough starter. So, this is day one. We're about to get into it. So, you really don't need much of anything besides some flour that has been leveled. You see how crisp that is? And 3/4 cup of water. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour my flour into my bowl. And then my water. And I'm just gonna like stir it until it comes together. You wanna make sure you don't have any like clumps or anything. It's like just when you thought you got all of it, you see some flour. So you see this like consistency that we have? It's kind of like a pancake batter. That's exactly what you want, no large clumps. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna put it into a mason jar. This is a wide mouth mason jar and lid. So put that over there. And like, let's try to keep it from the sides, you know, so we can see our progress. So I'm just gonna pour this in here. Mason jar is kind of filled up to the 1 cup mark, 8 ounces. It's 427, so I'm gonna go ahead and put 427 p.m. So 4:27 p.m. Okay. And then I'm not gonna do the ring, I'm just gonna do the lid loosely, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so here we are for day 2. So this is the end of day 1. You can see it has risen. What is that? 1/2 cup. It's risen 1/2 cup. It's bubbly on the inside. It smells kind of like flour. Doesn't have a bad smell, but it's not bad, but it's not, you know. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna get my bowl. And I'm only gonna take 1/2 of this. So pour out 1/2. Or excuse me, I'm gonna pour 1/2 cup into this measuring cup. You see how like gooey it is? Maybe that's not the right word, but it's kind of cheesy. Anywho, I'm gonna pour that into my bowl. And like the rest of that sourdough starter, you can just put it in the refrigerator, and then as the days progress, you can add your other sourdough discard to it, and you can use it for like cookies or bread or pizza dough, anything delicious. Okay, so now I've done that. I'm gonna take 3/4 cup of water and pour it in here. Use my fork. gonna take my cup of leveled all-purpose flour, put that up in there. Okay, so now I got that all mixed up. See, it's the consistency of pancake batter. This is what you want. Okay. Now, same thing. Fresh mason jar. I'm going to pour this in here. Okay. So, this is filled to 1.5 cups. Go ahead, mark it. And the time, it's 4:55 p.m. So this is 24 hours and some change later. Okay. 4:55. You probably can't see that. Alright. Put our lid on here. And I will see you for day 3. Okay. Oops. Okay. Welcome back for day 3. So here is our sourdough starter now. You can see that kind of liquid layer at the top. That is called hooch. So this indicates that your sourdough starter is hungry and is ready to be fed. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Now, this smells sweet. Doesn't smell bad, kind of like a sweet apple cider vinegar. Something like that. It just smells like candy, but not like a foul smell. You don't want a foul smell. So I'm going to take this little bowl and I'm gonna pour this hooch off. And then, oops, then I'm gonna take 1/2 cup. Pour it into my bowl. Followed by 3/4 cup of water. Let's stir that up. I'm gonna add my flour. Like I said about the discard you have left over, you can pour that into your previous mason jar and put it in the refrigerator until you're ready to use it for like sourdough discard recipe. You can use it in biscuits, cookies, cakes. Pancake batter consistency. I'm gonna take a fresh mason jar. In. Okay. And again, it is filled to 1.5 cups. Here, we're gonna mark it, and then So we're gonna go ahead and mark it. Marker. I'd go get it. $4.35. Pop that top on there. And let it sit. I'll see you back for day 4. Now on to day 5. So this is what we have going on right here. So it started here and then it rose up and fell down. So we're at the perfect point where it's time to feed it. So let's do that. Now it's starting to smell more and more like sourdough. It smells like bread. Not necessarily like sweet apple cider vinegar, but more like bread. So we're getting really close. And then we have some nice bubbles. You can see those bubbles? Bubbles on the inside, look at that. Good bubbles. It smells really, really good. So, same procedure that we've been doing for the past 4 days. So I'm gonna take, it smells good. I'll pour out half a cup. Get my spoon. Okay, pour in my water. Remember, we're just adding our sourdough discard to the original mason jar, or you can actually start another sourdough discard recipe with this. It's about a cup in there. Add my flour. Oh. So at this point in time, we are going to start feeding it every 12 hours instead of every 24 hours. Because we are almost there. Almost there. So you can see the consistency. Nice and thick. This is exactly what we want. Pancake batter consistency. Take a washed mason jar. Pour it on in there. Lid loosely on there. We're gonna mark the time. It is, oops, I'll just leave it off. It is 4:35 exactly. Mark 4:35 p.m. It is at the 1.5 cup mark, right there. Oops. It is at the 1.5 cup mark. Okay. Lid's loose. Leave it. Be back around 4:35 a.m. But if I'm being honest, it might be 6 o'clock because it's a little early. So I'll see y'all at the the 12-hour mark. So it's day 5.5. So we're gonna look at the sourdough starter. You can see that it's on the decline now. but where I marked it at the top, it reached all the way up there and went down. So I was supposed to like change it at 4:35 a.m. but there was just like no way I was gonna, I couldn't get out of the bed. So it's 8 o'clock now, a.m., but that's still okay. As long as it's not like all the way down, then you've missed your mark. But it's nice and bubbly. It smells really, really good. And if you can, I don't know if you can see any of the bubbles, but you'll see once I pour it out. So we're gonna do the same thing that we've been doing for the past 5 days. So I'm going to take half a cup. Look at those bubbles. You see that? Kind of sounds like foam. So pouring half a cup. Smells great. And then same thing, 3/4 cup of water. You'll even see like the water has bubbles on the top too. We're getting close. My cup of flour. You're only gonna wait about 4 to 6 hours, and what you wanna see is it double in size. Okay. Pour this. Oops. So it is at 1.5 cups. We'll mark the time, 8:02. And we'll be back around 12. That's 4 hours. Between 12 and 2 o'clock, and see what we have. And of course, I'm gonna put a lid on there ever so slightly. I'll be back. All right, hello everyone. It is now 1:21, and you can see that it has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, doubled in size. It's very bubbly. Just turn it around for you so you can see. Oh yeah, that is great. And then look at that, look at those bubbles. That looks so good. And so now we are going to perform a float test. So for the float test, I have a small cup of water, kind of filled almost to the top, tablespoon, and we're going to see, look at that. Just gonna grab some out. And it floats. Now you're ready to start using your sourdough starter. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can get the full recipe over on the blog at simplelifehome.com, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you.